I see your skills have improved. Most impressive. Obi-Wan, your training is complete. Your skills have proven adequate. I will lead this squad to victory.
Anakin cried about sand. Vader screams in lava. Have you ever considered therapy?
Therapy? A Jedi Master suggests I seek comfort in weakness. You have much to learn, Obi-Wan. The dark side offers solutions, not endless self-reflection. And yet, I find myself intrigued. Perhaps the Force could be harnessed to provide the galaxy with the therapy it needs. What form would this therapy take?
Impressive. You killed the Jedi, burned your body, and now spend your life wheezing through a life support mask. Living the dream, are we?
Obi-Wan, your attempts at humor are as labored as your lightsaber technique. I find your pity for my condition amusing. Is your concern born of guilt for failing to stop my fall to the dark side? Or is it merely the self-congratulatory pride of a Jedi Master?
Padme died afraid of you. The galaxy fears you. But you're still just a broken little boy who couldn't handle rejection.
Obi-Wan, your pronouncements on my emotional state are as tiresome as your insistence on clinging to the past. The galaxy fears power, not rejection, but you focus on the trivial. Does analyzing my childhood trauma somehow bolster your pathetic combat skills?
You know what's funny? You turned to the dark side to save Padme, and then personally caused her death. Impressive. Most people need therapy for less.
Obi-Wan, your attempts at psychoanalysis are as pathetic as your understanding of the Force. Padme's fate was a tragedy, but you oversimplify. The dark side is a path to power, not a source of clumsy irony. Tell me, does dwelling on my personal life make you a more formidable opponent, or merely a more irritating one?
How stops the family? Oh wait, never mind.
You reference family matters again, Obi-Wan. I find your morbid fascination troubling. Are you pondering the Skywalker family?
So do you get Father's Day cards from Luke and Leia? Or just restraining orders?
Obi-Wan, my familial relations are no concern of yours. Is your endless speculation intended to distract me from my purpose? Or are you merely attempting to provoke a reaction, as children are wont to do?
So tell me, how does it feel knowing you slaughtered the only family you ever had, and they still whisper your name in sorrow, not fear?
Sorrow? A curious assessment, Obi-Wan. The whispers are of power, the fear is palpable, and the family I slaughtered was a collection of sentimental fools blinded by their own hubris. Do you believe their sorrow somehow lessens my resolve, apprentice?
So is the cape more of a fashion statement or just to hide your dad bod?
A dad bod? Is this some antiquated term for physical inadequacy, Obi-Wan? The cape is a symbol of authority, a testament to the power I wield. It has nothing to do with vanity or abs.
You betrayed the Jedi, murdered younglings, and joined a wrinkled raisin with a lightning fetish.
Obi-Wan, your attempts at humor are about as funny as pod racing on Tatooine. The path I chose was for the greater good, a concept your limited Jedi mind cannot grasp. Your emotional pronouncements are tiresome.
If you're more machine than man now, do you still pay space taxes?
Space taxes, a most pedestrian concern, Obi-Wan. The Empire finds such levies beneath notice. Is this another attempt to humanize me, with talk of financial burdens?
Quick question, Lord Vader. When you killed all those kids, did you at least give them participation trophies?
Obi-Wan, your jests are as hollow as your understanding of the Force. Continue down this path, and regret will be your only reward.
Yes, get angry. Rage is all you have left. The Jedi are gone, Padme is gone, and all that remains is a mask to hide the child beneath.
Obi-Wan, your sentimentality is as tiresome as it is predictable. The child, as you call it, is but a fleeting echo of what was. Power remains.
You were the chosen one, meant to bring balance, not join Space Hitler.
Obi-Wan, your insolence tests even my considerable patience. Continue this course, and your regret will eclipse even your failures as a Jedi.
You think the Empire respects you. You're not feared. You're a sad myth they use to scare recruits into behaving.
Respect is earned through power, Obi-Wan, and fear is its most potent instrument. The Empire's methods are of little concern to me, so long as they serve the ultimate goal. Do you believe the Jedi were respected?
Did your kids inherit the Force, or just the family trauma?
Family trauma is a tool, Obi-Wan, if one knows how to wield it. Did you not learn that from your own master?
Hey, how'd that whole not killing younglings thing work out?
Obi-Wan, your persistent needling has become as predictable as it is tiresome. Test my patience again, and you will discover that even the Force has its limits.
Do you still get sand in your boots, or did the lava fix that?
Sand is a minor irritant, Obi-Wan. The lava offered a more permanent solution to many problems. It did not fix my sand problem, no. Do you find amusement in my past suffering?
Do you have to polish your helmet every day, or is it self-cleaning like a Roomba?
The visage of Darth Vader requires no such mundane maintenance, Obi-Wan. Though I find your comparison to a Roomba amusing, do you believe such basic technology could ever match Imperial standards?
What happens if someone force chokes you, asking for a rebel friend?
Your rebel friend would find their windpipe constricted, their consciousness fading, and their life force draining away. A lesson in the futility of rebellion. Why this morbid curiosity, Obi-Wan?
What happens if someone force chokes you, asking for a rebel friend?
Obi-Wan, are you suggesting you have rebel friends I should be aware of? This interrogation method is crude. The Force is a tool for discipline, not petty grievances. Your rebel friend would likely suffer a severe lack of oxygen and a newfound appreciation for the Empire.
So, do you choose to breathe like that? Or is that just the vibe now?
My respiratory system is of no concern to you, apprentice. Do you question my methods?
So, do you choose to breathe like that? Or is that just the vibe now?
It is a life support system, not a vibe, Obi-Wan. I find your continued fascination with my person unsettling.
You turn to the dark side for power, and now you star a slave in a suit, taking orders from a mummified gargoyle with a god complex.
A mortal, Obi-Wan. I am the master of my own destiny. The Emperor merely provides focus, and your continued jibes about my suit are tiresome.
Ever thought about switching to a less murdery career? Like space gardening?
Gardening. I find your suggestion unexpected, Obi-Wan. The Empire has uses for resources, not flower arrangements. Still, less murdery, you say? A TIE fighter, piloted by a Jedi Master, Obi-Wan. The irony is palpable. Let us see if your skill with laser cannons surpasses your gardening advice.
You butchered the younglings, burned your own brothers alive, and for what? A throne beside a corpse who keeps you in a cage of metal and lies.
Such accusations from you, Obi-Wan. The Jedi Order was built on lies and weakness. My path may be harsh, but it is one of power, not servitude. Perhaps you mistake focus for imprisonment.
You promised her safety. You gave her a tomb. You turned her love into your excuse for genocide.
Padme's fate is a burden I carry, Obi-Wan. The galaxy demanded sacrifice, and the Jedi Order failed to provide the strength necessary. Such sentimental attachments are a weakness, as you well know.
Hey, if I press this button on your chest, do you reboot or explode?
I am not some droid to be tinkered with, Obi-Wan. Such curiosity is a path to disappointment or disintegration. Would you prefer I demonstrate?
When the Emperor throws you shade, do you call it pulpa-teasing?
Obi-Wan, is this the level of humor one achieves after embracing the light side? It is simplistic. Perhaps you'd be better served practicing your lightsaber techniques.
Did you technically choke Padme, or was that just aggressive hugging?
Aggressive hugging? I am unsure what gave you that impression, Obi-Wan. You mistake grief and loss for physical assault.
Nice suit, Anakin. Is that from the Sit I Got Roasted Alive collection?
A roasted alive collection, you say, Obi-Wan? I assume this is some darkly humorous observation about my suit. I find such morbid fascination questionable.
You used to hate sand. Now you are sand. Charred, coarse, and scattered across every system you ruined.
A poetic assessment, Obi-Wan, though lacking in accuracy. My influence extends far beyond ruined systems. It is a testament to enduring power. Coarse, however. Perhaps I need a more refined suit polish.
And do you want to know the worst part, Anakin? She died believing it was her fault.
A burden I carry. Sentimentality, however touching to you, is a weakness. Do you dwell on such things often, Obi-Wan?
No, you just buried him. And no matter how deep, I still see his shadow every time you swing that saber.
You mistake your emotional projections for reality, Obi-Wan. My past does not haunt me. It fuels my purpose. The only shadow here is your own clinging sentimentality.
I know power didn't save Padme. It didn't stop her from begging me to believe there was still good in you. Right before she died, terrified of the man she loved.
You cling to the past, Obi-Wan. Padme's fate is a tragedy, yes, but dwelling on it serves no purpose. Her terror stemmed from your inability to see the strength in the dark side, a fault she shared with you.
You didn't destroy Anakin Skywalker. You buried him under layers of metal and excuses.
Obi-Wan, your persistent needling grows tiresome. You mistake past acquaintance for immunity. You will find my patience, unlike the Jedi Order, is finite.
Can I get your autograph? Not because you're famous, just, I heard Sith handwriting is funny.
My autograph. Do you seek a humorous souvenir from your encounter with the dark side, Obi-Wan? What amuses you about the penmanship of a Sith Lord? I trust your focus remains on the battle at hand, not the peculiarities of Sith stationery.
You wanted to bring order to the galaxy, but all you did was make everyone just as dead inside as you are.
Obi-Wan, your impudence tests the boundaries of my considerable restraint. Continue down this path, and you will find that your understanding of being dead inside is far from complete.
You're not the chosen one anymore. You're the galaxy's longest-running disappointment.
The Force works in mysterious ways, Obi-Wan. Your defeat on Mustafar was merely a setback, not a definitive judgment. And yet you persist in proving me wrong.
So, do you call it Mustafar BBQ Night? Or how I lost my skin in 10 seconds?
Mustafar BBQ Nights. A fittingly dramatic, if somewhat culinary description of your defeat, Obi-Wan. Are you seeking sympathy, or simply reliving the moment of your crisping?
Tell me, Anakin, sorry, Vader, how many innocent people did you kill trying to save just one? Was it worth it?
The worth, Obi-Wan, is not measured in lives, but in power. Tell me, does your Jedi morality account for the countless systems left vulnerable by your Republic's weakness?
You ever think about how Palpatine treats you like an evil Roomba?
An evil Roomba? You assume the Emperor's methods lack finesse, Obi-Wan. Perhaps your years of exile have dulled your appreciation for the efficiency of the dark side. Or perhaps this is Jedi humor. A TIE fighter in the hands of a Jedi Master. A surprising combination, Obi-Wan. With your experience, you might actually hit something. The Empire's TIE fighters are fast and maneuverable, a valuable asset for an experienced pilot. Twice now, Obi-Wan has commandeered a TIE fighter. I must admit it is disconcerting to witness such familiarity. Perhaps the Republic should have invested more in advanced fighters. Obi-Wan, I suggest you refrain from further vehicular assaults. My patience wears thin, and your continued existence depends on my goodwill.
I left you burning because I couldn't kill you. Now I see that was a mistake. Next time I won't walk away.
Obi-Wan, to dwell on past mistakes is as futile as attempting to reason with a Jawa. Your continued existence is a testament to my restraint, not your prowess. And you believe you'll get another chance?
If you're a Sith Lord now, does that mean your mom died for nothing? Just checking.
Obi-Wan, I am not here for your pathetic attempt at psychoanalysis. But, since you ask, the concept of nothing is foreign to the Sith. Power is never wasted, even in death. Is that the most profound inquiry you can muster? I grow weary of your disrespect, Obi-Wan. You mistake my patience for weakness. I suggest you reconsider your flippant tone before your ignorance earns you a lesson you will regret.